good morning, and welcome back to the Glass Man's World. We're about to get started here on 10am, Man, and as you can see, I got a nice clean table today, guys. It's been a while. I've been off the torch for at least a week now, over a week now since Summerfest, and so let's get started here and try to make a few things. I only got a few minutes before I need to go, and I wanted to make a couple things that I know some people are going to purchase today. I'm almost out of my spinning tops. My mushrooms have been depleted. I had 100 mushrooms made for Summerfest, which was last week, and or maybe 2 weeks ago. I don't know if it's been 2 weeks or a week, but I've sold 100 mushrooms. I pretty much need to make more. I'm down to like only 30 of them left. I had 137 total when I went in Summerfest, and a lot of my been depleted, so I need to make some items here. But one thing that I'm going to make right now are these really small earrings. They're kind of like a pearlescent, opalescent. I call them moonstone. It's actually a color called ghost. It looks like white, but then on the very tip, as you can see, it goes clear. And watch, you'll see when I make these here. They look really cool. So we're going to be out today for the Sunday Nob Hill East Market. That's at 3808 Central Southeast in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That's Nob Hill, Albuquerque. Nob Hill is basically between, like, I would guess around Washington to Girard, and then you go into the university area. Alright, let's see if I can make these pretty quickly here. So the Sunday Nob Hill East Market's been going on for about a year now, over a year. Our friends Rhonda and Steve-O, they are have been hosting the event. They have a shop at 3808 Central where you can find, oh gosh, I forget, I think he's called Legends Stitch Art, and also Skyriders Gems and Minerals. So Skyriders Gems and Minerals, Rhonda sells a bunch of really cool carved stones, like little figurines. She's got cool things like the whole Simpsons characters all carved out in like jade and stuff, or I don't know if it's jade, but in different stones. She's got like Pokemon, and I don't know if she's got any Minecraft yet, but she's got some cool stuff. And then she's got, like, the normal stuff, hearts, orbs, rounds, hearts, points. If you guys need any kind of crystals with points, working with crystals. She also does permanent jewelry. So we have all kinds of different vendors there. We've got at least about a dozen vendors that come out every week. And then on special occasions like Summerfest, we'll have a good, like, close to 30 vendors out there on the small patio. It's right there on the corner, the southeast corner of Solano and Central Avenue, which is Route 66. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm using my phone for the first time on the torch here, and hoping that we have a good view, good quality video and everything. And I'm hoping that this actually will show better quality and zoom. We should have the zoom capability now. You're not going to be able to really see much. This is just the opalescent. It's going to look clear, but then it looks like really, really cool and opalescent. So that's a little teardrop earring. Now I got to make another one. on a sec. I'm just realizing I made that loop pretty large. Alright. You know what's funny? I have another one here somewhere that I need to match up. Like, where is that line? I have another opalescent. There it is. Okay, look. So we got that one right there. Let's match this one up with the one today too. So I got to make a really big one. And look at how small that one is compared to that one. So I think we probably need to go bigger. Alright, so like I said, we got about a dozen vendors that come out. Myself, my wife, we have one booth where you know me as Gardenia Glass, or I do all kinds of other things within Gardenia Glass. You know, Dan the Glass Man. I do the glass balloons, the drop of water, the original $5 mushroom, glass of jellyfish jewelry, and other things that I haven't even brought out in a while too. But those are the main things that I've been focusing on. You know, the drop of water. We've gifted out 3,875 water drops now. I believe the last one went to Willie Nelson. Finally, I've been trying to get him gifted since about 2018, and I believe he's finally been gifted, which is a beautiful thing. I was also told though that when he was gifted that he had already passed away, and they put it around him and that he was buried with it. But then I just saw a post that he performed one last song for a farewell to Ozzy. So how could he have passed away if he's doing farewells to Ozzy? So the individual who told me, he may have his information confused, and hopefully it's not just a big story and just telling me that Willie Nelson's been gifted, although maybe he hasn't. So I've tagged Willie Nelson, and hopefully he'll receive that message showing that he's finally been gifted. And if he hasn't, I hope that he'll respond, or one of his PR individuals will respond and let me know that he has or he hasn't been gifted. But 3,875 have been gifted so far, with the 875th one going possibly to Willie Nelson himself. So thank you so much for getting that to Willie Nelson, which was one of the vendors there at our market today. So they'll be there. We got some beautiful native jewelry from Santo Domingo. We usually set up side by side together. Sometimes we have an award-winning banana bread vendor that comes out. She's from California as well. I'm from California as well. But I've been here since about 1988, so I'm pretty much a rooted transplant. I got my roots here now in Albuquerque and in New Mexico. So I'm a rooted transplant from California. That's what I like to call myself. Alright. That one's a little small. So now we got 3 different ones to match up. We got a small one, medium, and a super large. Let's see, what other vendors do we have? We got t-shirt makers. Our friend Steve-O, he prints shirts and also does custom embroidery. So if you guys got any custom embroidery you need done, you know, for team shirts, work shirts, for your own personal shirts, for band shirts, you know, if you guys want to have a band, your band logos put on. If you guys are balloonists and you guys want to get some crew shirts made for your whole team, you know, and have them embroidered, have some really nice shirts done, that would be cool. And then he does some amazing hats. He embroiders hats, and he can do custom work. It's pretty amazing the things that he can do. Let's see what else we have. We have some other baked goods out there from time to time. Some sweets and treats. Lots of jewelry. Custom tumblers. We got 3D printed items. My wife makes the handmade greeting cards. When my wife and I team up together, we go out as gift and card. But you know me as Dan the Glassman and Gardeno Glass. And then, like I said, I got the drop of water, the glass balloons, the glass of jellyfish jewelry, the original $5 mushroom. And that's pretty much where I keep it. But you can get a gift and a card. Basically, we're like the one-stop shop for all of your occasions, all your special occasions. So you can get a gift and card, one-stop shop for all your needs, all your holiday needs. And we can do custom work as well. You know, we got some really cool specials. She actually has some cards where, you know, she normally makes them for $8 each. And we've been doing these really cool cards where you get the card and a gift combined together, both, for only $10. Now, she recently just brought her prices up, so I don't know if we're going to have to up the price on that to $12. I'm not really sure, but I don't mind taking the loss on it. I can bring my pricing down fairly low on some of the items that I make, and that way she doesn't have to lose out on money, because I believe it takes her a lot longer to make her cards and her $5 items, $8, $10 items, you know, than for me, you know. Like, I just finished making here a pair of earrings. Once I get the loops on them and the French hooks and everything, then they'll be worth $20 a pair, you know, real quick and easy. So let me share with you guys, actually, while I got my video up here, and let's see if I can share with you guys. Oh gosh, did I over tighten it? So this here, let's see if I can zoom in. Yeah, we got zooming capability again. I love it. I'm back to having a phone. So this here is pretty much our friend Kathy Hohola, who she does a lot of posting here, and she shares a lot for the Nob Hill East Market. So we have a page here for the Nob Hill East Market. It's a festival page, and also we have an event page. So you have the Sunday Nob Hill East Market event page, and we have the festival page as well. And so, yeah, there's some items here. Let's just kind of go through the items on what they look like here. Some of the vendors' items here. Those are ceramic chilies. Some artwork there. More artwork and prints. The Madhouse Mama soaps. They make some really cool soaps, and they have little duckies, rubber duckies that are like inside of cupcakes that are soaps. Really cute. All kinds of cool stuff. There they are. The little duckies right there, little cupcake, soapy cupcakes with friend. Those are really cute. I got those for our daughter recently. I got some jewelry, some custom tumblers, stickers, some tasty treats. These are really good. Pineapple upside down cake, triple chocolate, strawberry cream, and a few others I can't read there. The some custom hats right there with the as you can see, and look at that. These hats are only $40 with this beaded work. That is beautiful. Look at that. My sister would probably love that hat. Although she's not native, I don't know if she would love the beadwork. Look at this Pikachu hat. That is dope. Gotta catch 'em all. Yeah, so there's some really nice stuff. 40 bucks for those hats. That's an amazing deal. Usually, I would think these have to be worth like 100 bucks or more with that beadwork. That's a lot of beadwork for $40. Look at that. Beautiful beadwork. Some more beautiful beadwork. And more beautiful earrings and scarves. Did you see that? Those earrings are only $5. I'm selling my earrings for 20 and they got them for 5 bucks. I don't know if these are sterling or not, but if they are. And then you got some beautiful turquoise, beautiful silver work, more turquoise and coral and all kinds of other gems, more jewelry, earrings, more necklaces, lots of beautiful work. And this here looks familiar. The original $5 mushroom. I gotta get this sign set up differently today because you cannot read this. It totally blocks it. But it says live glass blowing on YouTube at The Glassman's World, Facebook.com/glassballoons, and on Instagram at TheGlassman37. Burrito. And these, check out this card here. This is like standing vertical as the card can lay flat. I don't know how my wife does it, but she makes these amazing cards. It's called, what's it called? Otters. The otters. I forget what they are. They're utterly amazing, I think is what they say on the outside. Love you lots on the inside. She's got so many different cards. Some more jewelry, earrings. And this was just from 1 week. So this is just an example of some of the vendors that we have there. And here goes the custom hats by Stevo and the t-shirts here. So this is our vendors, the host to the market here. You can see all the patches that he makes here. And these are all custom hats here. And then this is forever jewelry. So you get these put on you without a clasp or a loop. And they are basically permanently soldered onto your wrist. She has a special way of doing it with a special soldering gun. It doesn't burn you. And yeah, it's pretty awesome. So this is a forever jewelry. And let's see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, and then she also does this wire wrapping copper with the gems. Beautiful work. Look at this peacock right there. Oh, I don't know if you can see it actually. Look at that peacock. Amazing. And then all of her gems and stuff, like I was saying, she's got all the little Pokemon things. And then some more soaps. And more jewelry. Oh, and this is Kathy's stuff here. And she's got the aromatherapy bottles you can put in your car. Hang these up. We have a lavender one. She's got these really cool stickers that throw rainbows in your car. She's got some really cool stuff here. And then we're back to the Tumblr. So that's where I'm going to be today, guys. It's at, here, let me just go to the event real quick. And I will show you the Sunday Nob Hill East Market. This is the event page. So if you go to, this is on Facebook, of course. Nob Hill East. It says every Saturday and Sunday. We have a new photo. I gotta change it. It's just on Sundays. Saturdays didn't work out for us. But if you go over here, you'll be able to see that we have this set up for like at least another 48 more weekends here straight. We never closed down last winter. And oh, where's the discussion? The discussion page. And maybe I have some things posted here as well. Yeah, and then some more stuff here. Lots of different things going on here. So yeah, come on out. Come see us. We got lots of beautiful cards. This is a embroidery in the making right here, as you can see. Lots of custom work. Lots of beautiful things. And like I said, we've had a lot of different vendors throughout the last year or so. But yeah, we're right here on the corner of Central and Solano. It's across from the pharmacy restaurant and the Zaz Hotel. So come on out, you guys, every Sunday. All right, let's get back on the torch here and finish up a couple more things. I only have a few more minutes, you guys. Okay. Oops. I got you guys way crooked here. Not gonna work. Okay. Sorry about the movement. So much movement. We zoomed out. Okay. I guess that's as best as we can zoom out. And yeah, it's a little bit weird at the angle. Let me see if I can make another couple of these. Also, my propane, sorry, not my propane, my oxygen is low, so I probably can't make too many things. I was just hoping I can make a few of these. I know someone's gonna pick these up from me today. And I had a whole nother custom order that I needed to do, but I need like half a tank of oxygen to make all those. So I'm gonna have to wait till Monday to get more oxygen. Another thing is my oxygen supplier, which I'm gonna do a whole video on this because I really do need to make a public complaint about the company that I go through. I'm not gonna call them out just yet, but the air gas company that I go through, basically they said that they have had issues with mismanagement for the last, like, I don't know what they're saying, like the last decade or something, like, I don't know, mismanagement for 10 years, right? And so the last time I went in to go get oxygen, I usually get my oxygen tank filled up for about $20, $25 at the most. Sometimes when the rates go up a little bit higher, usually it's about 17 bucks. Usually I give them a 20 and I get some change back, right? So last time there's a new guy in there behind the register, and he goes to ring me up and he tells me it's $43. And I'm like, wait, you have my account pulled up, right? He's like, yeah, it says your name here, says your rates are at this much. I'm like, my rates have been at under 20 bucks for like ever. Like I was the first person, the first glassblower to open up an account with you guys way back in the 90s, before this whole new influx of new glassblowers came through. I mean, there were others, you know, there was always Lewis Wilson, and there was a guy named Jasper who did a lot of beautiful Sherlocks and stuff way back in the day. But they were already established, and then when I came in 95, I had to get myself an oxygen lease and an account. So I had the first one. I had the account before my teacher did. I opened up an account because I had all the supplies and stuff. My glass guru, my teacher, basically told me, and he was basically my best friend, when we were living together as roommates, he told me if I were to invest in all the equipment that we would need to get started, he would teach me everything that he knew. So I was like, okay, that's an excellent deal. Game on, let's do it. So I opened up oxygen account. We only needed one account, one tank. We were sharing all the supplies and everything. So, I have had my account longer than even my own teacher. And so they did this whole thing with mismanagement for the last, like, I don't know, 10 years or whatever. I don't know what they're trying to tell me. But basically, they said that they've had to up our rates. And I was like, well, I get like doing a price increase of like a few bucks here and there, right? $5 here, $5 there. But to just basically go like, oh, well, we mismanaged you for the last like 10 years and everyone else. And so we're basically sending money out the door every time that we're sending you guys tanks. And it's like, well, that's not our fault. That's your guys' mismanagement, right? Like now you guys all of a sudden are just pushing it on to all of us. And I need to find out, have other glass blowers been hit like this? Am I the only one? I'm sure I'm not the only one, because he told me that there's other glass blowers who also are getting the rate increase, and that there's a bunch of us who've been with them forever, and some of us have also only been paying $12 a tank. And I'm like, yeah, when I first started, I was paying $12 a tank. Then it went up to 15, then it went up to 17. And it's been at 17 since. And I think they even locked me in with a better price deal, because I think I was paying about 20 or 25 at one point. And then they were like, oh, well, you've been with us forever, right? Which makes sense, that you'd get better customer service, right? You'd want to have customer retention, right? So you do what you can to retain your customers and to keep them with you in your business, and to keep your your oldest customers happy, right? Like, charge all the new people the new rates, but keep us old customers happy. And so now I'm paying $43, double, a little bit more than double. It would be like, oh well, 36. You gonna just double up my 17 and some change to 36? Okay, well, that's all right, I guess. But it's already to 43. I'm like, damn, you guys like up to me by 75%, I think. I don't know. 100, wait, I don't know what, I'm like, what kind of math is that? 100% would be 17, and then, so like 150% is what they gave me on the price increase. It's ridiculous. So we'll have to complain to them. I'm going to be talking to corporate, and we'll find out. Maybe I'll even go live. We'll talk to them live. Put them on the spot. Okay, there's a match. These ones are a match. Let's make one really, really super large one here. And we'll try to make a little tiny baby one too. Alright, so it's time for me to go. It's 7:45. I wanted to be heading out the door here pretty much right now, so I could get down there at 8. Everyone else normally shows up about 9, but I like to get there early so I can just take my time setting up. And then if we have any early shoppers coming in, the early worms that get there, pharmacy opens up about 8 o'clock. So if we're there when they're opening, then we get their little bit of a trickle that comes through, and then we get our regulars that come through as well. I don't know if you can see, but my gas is diminishing. I'm going to try to make the smaller one right now, and then I might be done, guys, because I don't think I have any more oxygen in my tank to make any more. So I'll have to wait until tomorrow to get a refill, and hopefully I can get a refill. I'll find out if my friend who's got a truck can do that for me tomorrow, although he might be working. So, Nob Hill East Market every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Vendors, if you're interested in vending with us, it's $20 a setup. And you can talk to our friend Rhonda there, who runs it. And I'm sure if you wanted to come down today and just set up, that there's probably space that you could probably just come in and check it out. You know, we don't have the biggest crowds, we don't have the best crowds all the time, but we have some good days and we have some bad days. So just know that, you know, you might be investing $20 and only be making $20. And a lot of times our host is really cool with us like that and won't give you the full charge. If you didn't make your money, she ain't gonna try to put you in the hole. You know, she's very she's awesome like that. Very compassionate and understanding. Okay. Well, this is the last one, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. Just one more reminder. Nob Hill East, the Sunday Nob Hill East Market. That is every Sunday, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on the corner, the southeast corner of Central Avenue and Solano. That is Route 66 in Albuquerque, Central and Solano. We'll be there every Sunday. And then when we do special events, we'll be there as well. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. I'm Dan the Glass Man. And if you're here in Albuquerque, come on out and check us out. Come say hi. You guys have a beautiful day. Love and blessings. I'm out.